Everyone, Clark here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm back and Black Ops 7 Zombie Season 1 for DLC1 has already been revealed. The new map will be called Astra Malorem. Now, the game hasn't even came out yet and we're already being revealed DLC1. This just shows how much production they are putting into Call of Duty Zombies as of right now. And this is nuts. Like, here's the logo. It looks insane. Like, this looks awesome. Like, they were not kidding when they said they were going to go hard with the maps. And we have got an image here. It's some sort of spaceship map, which I am kind of very surprised. Well, it's not definitely a spaceship map, but like that's what it's seeming like. This looks like an observatory kind of thing. And this is kind of leading into what the leaks were saying, that we're apparently going to get 5 maps. So we get the launch map and then 5 DLC maps. The one being Astra Dam, this one being Astra Malorem. But one was supposed to be one based in New York, but it was like World War II themed, and the Germans actually won the war during that time period, so that's where the Richtofen that we have now in Black Ops 7 came from. Then we're going to Afghanistan, then we're going to China, then we're going to Vietnam apparently again. So, and then apparently we were supposed to get a space map, but that was apparently supposed to be the last map, and I'll be very surprised if this is the case, but from what it looks like, I'm guessing this is some sort of observatory. I don't think we are going into space. I think this is just what it's talking about, but this looks insane, and they have been a dev talk talking about the whole of Black Ops 7 Season 1 here, so we will talk about it. But first, let's look at the blog post, well, the roadmap, I should say here. So, of course, here's all the playable stuff coming on launch. We have Astra the Dand, and then we have the Varndorn Farm, and all the multiplayer maps. But for Season 1, coming to Season 1, Nuketown 2025, that will be playable 6 days after, at least I'm pretty sure, 6 days after when the actual game launches. Fate, which is, I'm pretty sure this is from campaign. This looked like a cool multiplayer map, but it was in campaign, but I'm kind of glad they're bringing it into multiplayer as well, so that's cool. Utopia, this reminds me of one of the Modern Warfare 3 maps, so that's interesting. This looks cool as well. This kind of looks like a space map. Like, this gives me Infinite Warfare 5s. Standoff is coming back, which is really cool. It looks like the Black Ops 2 standoff as well, so that's nice. Meltdown, this reminds me of one of the areas from Modern Warfare 3 in the Warzone map. I don't know how I feel about that. Yaike, which is a new, like, Tokyo, China location map. That looks cool. And then there's going to be more, which is awesome. But here you go. Here's the location of the map. Astra Malorem. This sounds awesome. Like, it looks sick already. And then we get this, we get our 2 survival maps being the diner, and we get the Ascension area, which is sick. So I'm glad we're getting those areas. Don't question Mark Network's tweet and the reply in the bottom right just there. It doesn't say anything about releasing in like December. I'm gonna guess it's December. I'm loving the name. I'm loving the little theme that we're getting from it. I love it. Like, I'm interested in sort of like sci-fi, universal shit. Like, I am very, very invested in that in real life. So to see a lot of that come into Call of Duty Zombies, like astrology and stuff, I find that awesome. But let's watch this dev talk here. It's Twitter quality, so it's going to be shit. But let's watch this here.
Season 1 is a massive moment for us as it kicks off the entire chapter. From launch through the end of Season 1, we'll have 7 6v6 maps. We'll have 3 new zombie maps, a bunch of new weapons, gear, gadgets. This will be the biggest season we have ever done in franchise history.
So before we get into Season 1, I can say that Nuketown 2025 will be coming shortly after launch on November 20th.
We're looking at our remastered version.
Oh my god!
2025
Make this a survival map, please!
Vibrant colors and some cool spots for wall jump. Let's take a look at one of our new maps, Fate. The first time players went to this Menendez compound in Nicaragua was in the Black Ops 2 mission Time and Fate. This map is a play on that and the fate of David Mason and Menendez through the Black Ops 7 story.
That looks beautiful.
We'll take a look at Odysseus. This map is based on the Black Ops 2 mission of the same name. And then we've got Utopia. This is an abandoned guild facility in Australia, built to house advanced research for Project Synapse. So from the beta, we got a lot of feedback we've been actioning on with the team and some things we're cooking up for Season 1. So Toshin, we were really aiming to get some connectivity to the upper lane while still keeping those sight lines in check in the middle.
Additionally, coming out of the beta, got a lot of feedback on automatic doors, so the team has also been looking through our entire launch portfolio and then our post-launch portfolio for for additional opportunities where we can reduce automatic doors without disrupting gameplay.
Great,
and of course,
great.
I have to mention some of the remasters we've got coming in Season 1. We've got our beloved Standoff, which I can't wait to get back up.
It literally just looks like Black Ops 2, which is the Black Ops 2 sequel.
Meltdown coming. Haven't seen that one for 13 years.
Oh, so I'm stupid!
Content coming out from launch 1.
That's from Black Ops 2 multiplayer, not from Modern Warfare 3, Clarky. Ah!
New weapons coming out. I got to give a big shout out to one of my favorite assault rifles, the Maddox, coming back from Black Ops 4.
Woo!
We've also got
I love the
some
Maddox.
fun weapons coming, like the crossbow and the ballistic knife. And if you know, you know, there's a game mode that does require those two weapons.
Sticks and Stones!
Stones is coming out very shortly after.
Yes! I love Sticks and Stones. One of my favorite modes in MP.
Holiday LTM's coming. And then I'll give you a little bit of a hint. We've got a brand new score streak coming called the Deadeye drone.
That's just scratching the surface for multiplayer content. We have a lot more details
Deadeye do drops?
coming
No, I'm
before
joking.
launch.
So we have 3 maps. We're going to be
Kevin! Michael!
We're starting with Survival XO115, which is one of the 2 locations in Ashes of the Dam that are kind of the furthest out. We're also going to be featuring a brand new round-based map, which is out of this world. It's one of the coolest maps I think we've ever made. And then at the mid-season, we're going to be bringing another survival map, which is based on the Cosmodrome location from Ashes of the Dam. So again, another location that's harder to reach in Ashes of the Dam that I think is going to be a really fun, tight survival space. Featured this giant rocket ship that's getting ready for launch. So in Season 1, we'll also be bringing in all of the seasonal field upgrades and ammo mods that were featured in Black Ops 6 Zombies. So things like Lightmen's, Mr. Peaks, and Frostblast.
That's good. I really wish it was on launch, but if they just bring it all back in Season 1, and every season after that, it's just new content, not content that we got from Black Ops 6,
so
I'll be happy.
I
can live
We're
with
going to
it.
be bringing multiple holiday limited time modes to Zombies. They're both
Multiple?
Gonna be featured in the new map location that I can't disclose yet. There's also going to be other limited time.
Okay, now I know a lot of people were saying like, oh, the limited time modes suck. Here's the thing, when it comes to like seasonal events, like the recent one, which is like the Halloween Havoc mode in Black Ops 6 right now, for modes like that, it makes sense to be limited time because it's seasonal, you know, like you only get to experience, you know, a holiday once a year, like Christmas, you only get that once a year. So to have modes like that be once a year, I kind of get it, but I know some people were complaining saying, oh, you should just keep in the mode permanently. To me, it's like whatever. If they did, I wouldn't complain. But see the fact that the seasonal, like limited time modes there, like Christmas modes, Halloween modes, all that stuff are limited time, it makes sense. So I'm not complaining about that personally.
Modes that come out later in the season, but we'll have more details on those later. We're bringing
so there is going to be more game modes. Is that what my man said?
Mr. Peaks and Frostblast will all be coming, and you'll be able to earn an additional major and minor augment for all of those, as well as unlock a second slot. So a lot more things to kind of discover and experiment with. So also in Season 1, we're going to be bringing multiple holiday limited time modes to Zombies. They're both going to be featured in the new map location
so 2 limited
that I
time
can't
Christmas
disclose
modes.
yet. There's also going to be other limited time modes that come out later in the season, but we'll have more details on those later. We're bringing the biggest content plan in Call of Duty.
One of the things I really do hope that they take from this is that if these other limited time modes that aren't like the Christmas ones are like really fun, because like one of the funnest modes that I really enjoyed within Black Ops 6 was normal cranked. I don't like team cranked at all. Like this version of cranked that we have permanently in Black Ops 6 right now, it's not fun, Treyarch. I'm disappointed because I thought cranked, because I know cranked was a limited time mode in Cold War Zombies, and the fact that it was then a permanent mode, permanently you can play it now, it's a lot of fun. But Black Ops 6 upped the scale where you could actually do the Easter eggs on cranked. But Team Cranked, with how it's changed compared to just normal Cranked in Zombies, how it was originally when Cranked was first introduced in BO6, it's not that fun, which is very unfortunate. But like the Storm Room Challenge, the only problem was the cell shaded shit. I'm too excited, sorry, I'm coughing away out. But aside from that, like the Storm Room Challenge was a lot of fun. Like I really thought that mode was cool, and a lot of people asked it to be permanent, and it never became permanent, which I think is a dead shame. Like a lot of these modes that are really cool that could stay in the mode permanently would be awesome. It gives a lot more people a lot of variety to play in your mode, other than just round based, high rounds, Easter egg, survival, all that stuff. And then of course cursed as well. It's like having these extra little side modes is fun. Cool, bring them in, you know. I'm glad they're at least doing new modes. I'd rather new modes than not new modes, but still, I don't want them limited time. So Treyarch, please, Kevin, I understand the Christmas mode being limited time, but the other like fun modes like you did in BO6, like when you first added in Cranked, and of course the Storm Room Challenge, those 2 modes should have definitely been permanent within Black Ops 6 Zombies. So I really hope you guys like listen to us and make permanent modes happen way earlier within Black Ops 7 compared to that Black Ops 6. Because the exact same thing happened for Cold War Zombies, but the thing with Cold War Zombies is that we had a lot more different modes. Like we had Outbreak, then we had our round base, but then we had Onslaught and Onslaught Containment, but then we had other modes like Cranked and stuff like that. And like those modes, granted they were limited time, they did come back permanent. But what I want this time around, because I'm guessing Team Cranked within Black Ops 6 is also permanent, what I want is for these modes that are limited time, if they're receiving a lot of positive feedback, like the Storm Room Challenge one, they should come into the game permanently a lot sooner than the end of the game's life cycle. That would give the game a lot more replayability and a lot more fun throughout the game's life cycle. So please, Treyarch, I beg, no limited time modes apart from like the seasonal ones.
History to the live seasons of Black Ops 7. This includes a bunch of changes for Warzone that we'll be sharing more about soon. And of course, with global progression, your time is rewarded wherever you choose to play. We are not taking our foot off the gas. Season 2 and all of our other seasons are gonna be huge.
I'm excited. Season 1 sounds great. This, I was not expecting them, like, normally they would like talk about Season 1 just like before the launch of the game, like they would talk about it, but to do like a dev talk, then release some sort of roadmap, like half the roadmap, obviously there's more to be seen, so we're going to get like a new roadmap dedicated to Season 1, but then of course revealing the logo and a screenshot for the new Zombies map, it's like, whoo! They're on fire right now! But I'm really excited for the new Zombies map. I never thought this would be an idea they would do. Like, we've kind of seen some sort of astrology within Zombies, but like, the fact that like they're going really heavy on it within this next map, from judging by the logo and the image that we got, I definitely think astrology will go really hard with this next map, and I'm a huge fan of astrology. I'm really invested in it. Don't ask why. I don't even know why. I just am. But aside from that, I'm really excited. Thank you, Treyarch, for of course making Black Ops 7. I definitely think this will be one of the more greater Call of Duty in most recent years, especially how, from what it sounds like, this is going to be the last Call of Duty with the engine that we have right now. So go all out, you know. These maps, multiplayer sounds fantastic. The updates it's receiving, it's great. Zombies, well, granted, I'm excited. I do think a lot more changes can be made, but I'm still excited for the mode overall. And of course, campaign. I've never been more excited for a campaign in my life. So thank you, Treyarch. But yes, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please subscribe, leave a like, click the notification bell, also to the channel. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the new Zombies map, Season 1 as a whole? Let me know. But yes, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all within the next video live stream, and goodbye.